Good morning, everyone. This is Wanda. I'm in my car getting ready to leave and go upstairs to work. But I just wanted to share something. Um, Last night, the ladies and I were talking about complete surrender to the Lord, and well, we were kind of wondering, what does that look like, and I want to share just an experience I had years ago, and I was looking for a place to live with my family that I could afford. And so I went and I applied for a position, not a position, an apartment somewhere close to my job. And I was so excited because it was affordable. My husband and I can move there, the kids, and we'll still would be able to have some money that we can save, have money left over. So what happened was that I applied and I was actually rejected because of my credit. That's how important credit is when it comes to living in this world. So, of course, I was upset. I was like, where we lived at the time was just so ghetto. It was so not a nice place. And I had teenagers at the time, and I did not want to raise my children in that environment. And our family was a big family, and so it's just so many things that I just did not like about where I was living. I hated it, actually. I hated coming home. I hated having to deal with the area, the neighbors, the people, the smell, the dirtiness, So what happened was that, okay, so now I'm denied. Now what? I was angry. I was very angry. I was angry at God because I'm like, here I am, I'm serving you, Lord, and you know that I don't like this place. You know that it's not even a good place for any of us to live, and we just want to leave. We want to go somewhere where we're going to really like it. So what happened was that what happened was that one of my coworkers telling me, come on. What happened was that I threw my hands up in the air. I just got so frustrated. I said, you know what? Forget it. Forget it. I did one of those, I am done. Forget it. I'm not going to look for a place. Because previous to that, I had been looking and making calls and, coming across some really nice places that I just really couldn't afford. At least I thought I couldn't afford. There's two of us with an income, but we have a large family, and a lot of things, So I was angry. I was upset. I said, forget it. I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to look for no more. And what I did was this. And this was the key, is that I said, Lord, I'm not going to do it anymore on my own. If you want me to move, if this is your will, you will provide a place that we can manage, that we can afford. And in the meantime, help me to be happy, to be content where I am now. And I left it like that. I stopped looking for a place. I stopped obsessing over it, because I get very obsessed when I want something. I just look, and get frustrated, and just the emotions are everywhere. But I said, I'm not doing it no more. I'm just not doing it anymore. So I stopped, and every day I would pray. I'm like, Lord, help me to love this place. I got to a point where I would even start looking at different things I can do to make the apartment prettier. Maybe a new wall hanging, or maybe I could just, purge and get rid of the stuff that I didn't like anymore, and maybe, just make it nice, make it good, And shortly after that, we got a call about a place to live, and God provided. God provided, So what does that say? That said to me, first of all, I can't do it on my own. Does it mean that we don't look? Yeah, we can look. But when it gets to a point where you're obsessing and you got to do it, and now it's all on your own strength, The second thing it told me is that I have to learn to be content where I am. So Paul says in Philippians, and I can't remember right now where in Philippians, he says, I've learned to be content whatever state I'm in. Learn to be full, learn to be hungry. I've learned to have and not have. It's actually Philippians 4 now that I think about it, because later on it says I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So the point is this: submit yourselves wholly to God. Be content where you are right now. If you're driving an old hoopty car, then be content you're driving. If you only have eggs and rice in your house to eat, be content. You have eggs and rice. You may not have that steak, the shrimp, the lobsters, but you have something. If you have only rice, be content. If you have a job that pays you only $8.50 an hour and not $12 an hour, be content in whatever state you are. Give your life fully to God, wholly to God, and He will always see your needs. Be happy where you are and stop doing things on your own strength. You're not God. God says in Jeremiah, He knows the plans He has for you. He knows the plans He has for you. And because our thoughts are not His thoughts, we freak out. We're like, oh my God, oh my God. Well, yeah, oh my God. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you. So that was just I gotta get to work because I'm a little late. Love you all. God bless you. And talk to you next time. Bye.